here taking part in the Porsche Targa High Country Tour, and we're driving the 2018 Porsche 718 Cayman GTS around some of Victoria's incredible country roads, and we're doing it with a group of Porsche owners. And I'm going to tell you what this experience is going to be like. Targa High Country has been running since 2010, with drivers and navigators flocking from around the country to drive on closed public roads. Stages consist of timed drives between Mount Buller, Mansfield and Eildon, giving teams the chance to drive flat out on roads that are typically speed limited. Targa is open to classic, modified or modern cars and teams with all sorts of driving experience. But with the Porsche Tour, it's a little different, as Tony Ondrewski, the Director of Marketing and Motorsport at Porsche Cars Australia, explains.
I think for Porsche, this is really the only spot in the world that we do this. We run a lot of different, obviously, driving activities, whether they're on track or on ice, for example, in Finland. But very rare to be able to drive your car on closed roads across some beautiful countryside. We're here with 26 cars and we're based at Mount Buller for 3 days. And here we're doing about 900 kilometres of touring across 20 different closed road stages. So all up probably a couple of hundred kilometres on closed roads. That's pretty rare. So we've got a lot of Porsche owners who are here driving their own cars. They're all passionate about the brand and they want to make sure they can drive the car the way it was designed. So they get to be part of a group. We've got a tour leader for 6 or 7 cars, and every night after the driving, of course, we host a social dinner and they get a chance to spend time, a quality time with other like-minded people.
Tony and the rest of the Porsche crew made our videographer turned navigator Igor and I feel welcome to our first time experiencing the Targa High Country. The mid-engined Cayman GTS handled the tight corners with ease, and we could feel the tyres gripping more and more as they warmed up. The more I drove it, the more confidence I had to push it to the limit. Igor had a Targa tour book with instructions for each course, while a rally-safe unit helped with warnings and obstacles on the road ahead. The shortest stage was around 7 kilometres, and many agreed it was too short, as you just got into the rhythm before it ended. But the longest stage was 48 kilometres, and the concentration by both driver and navigator was through the roof. At the end of it, we felt wired, exhausted and pumped all at the same time, and we both understood how fit the professionals need to be to take part in this sort of sport. The highlight was the Mansfield town stage, driving through residential streets at twice the public speed limit, taking racing lines with people lined both sides of the road. It was an unforgettable experience. But enough about us. Sure, the cars and roads were amazing, but the best part of the weekend was the Porsche community, and we spoke to some to ask them about their time at Targa. Debbie, how much fun are you having?
Bucket loads.
Tremendous fun.
Amazing.
Oh, I love it. I love it. One of my favourite driving events of all.
This is the first time you've done Targa High Country?
It's our first time.
What's the experience for you been like?
It's been so well organised. We've met magnificent people helping us out, people who've done it umpteen times, telling us all the ins and outs. We've got a perfect team. We haven't bickered yet. We haven't hit each other yet. We can't wait to do the next one.
It's just been an astonishing experience, actually. I mean, it's been fantastic just to be doing it with other people who enjoy their cars. Fantastic festival atmosphere. The driving side of it has been exhilarating. Nikki's never done navigating before, and I've never driven this sort of event as a driver, but I think we communicate pretty well.
For me, as a navigator, I've learnt to use fewer words.
I'm actually enjoying being told what to do for a change.
It's nice to give instruction.
There you go. It's a perfect
Raise your voice. It's all
know.
perfectly legitimate. I have to say, within that entire framework is just the superb organisation that Porsche provided and the staff. I mean, I didn't know anybody and I'm really unfamiliar at these sorts of events, and it's just been so enjoyable.
I think it's great. You know, at the end of the day, there's no attitudes here. I mean, Porsche put on a great event. You know, there's a good spread of people, and even in the cars, you know, Don and I get along really, really well, and you know, sharing the navigating and the driving, it's great, fantastic.
Porsche probably do it better than anyone else, in our opinion. We're fairly loyal to the brand. We both had multiple purchases of Porsches over a number of years. They really promote motorsport in Australia, and they're doing a great job.
This is our 5th High Country tour, and we've also done 2 Tasmania tours. And we still get on.
Talked Jane into the first Targa tour in 2013 to overcome her motion sickness.
Really? So I never like going on windy roads and I hate going fast. And now we're leading the front, we're at the front of the blue group going too fast.
and it's great.
It's a mixture of touring, seeing things, exhilarating driving. I like driving on a track, but this is just special.
So there you have it. I hope you got an insight into what the Porsche Targa High Country Tour is all about. We had an absolute blast driving the Cayman, and we were so stoked to officially finish the Targa High Country. It's an amazing experience. We also found out that the Porsche community really is a wonderful group of people. Head to carunbiased.com to see more, and make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel.